Hello once again. Well, season 1982 has drawn to a close on this one day in September, and tonight, on That Was the Season That Was, we look back on a season of change, a season of controversy and a season of magnificent football. It was a year that saw South Melbourne move north amidst great political upheaval and become the Sydney Swans. We saw coaches Tommy Hafey and Royce Hart sacked mid-season, Brownlow medalist Malcolm Blight top the century mark, and one of the warmest winters on record. Tonight, let's sit back and reflect on That Was the Season That Was.
Now here comes the spirit of Kazali, up there for Sydney, in there and fight. The spirit of Kazali, the red and the white, up there for Sydney. Kazali lives on, high-flying, red-blooded. We're the Sydney Swans, we're the Sydney Swans.
A gala launching at the Opera House, a guest list of show business and sporting personalities, and a promise that Sydney would soon be proud to have its own Australian football team. The VFL hoped to draw 20,000 people to each of the Swans' 11 games at the SCG, beginning on Sunday, March the 28th. The matches will be televised live to Melbourne by Channel 7 and replayed for Sydney viewers on Monday nights. But behind all the fanfare, organisers admit that Sydney is still a rugby league town.
Historically, they've followed rugby in Sydney for 50 or 100 years, and that's not the crowd we're trying to get at all. But we do believe that our game is really can be marketed well, and there's also a lot of expatriate Victorians, and certainly for a start, they'd be the people we'd be looking at.
The 1982 season started in thumping style when Richmond and Fitzroy met before 38,000 at VFL Park in March. The Tigers had replaced Premiership coach Tony Jewell with 300-game veteran Francis Burke, had installed David Clerk as skipper, and with a 41-point win over the 1980 finalists, gave the first indication of the successes ahead.
Coleman collected. Martello and Coleman. Wilson, snap at goal, looks good, it's through. Full points to Fitzroy.
Out the best player on the ground in this first quarter. It bounces right for Super Boot. Quinlan, a snapshot for goal. It's going close. It'll go through. It'll be the ball. Yes, and he's put it through Super Boot.
Short pass, too short in actual fact. Put Parrish right under pressure. Rains playing well first turn. Beautiful spin out by Jeff Rains. Absolutely splendid. Muggerman couldn't take the mark. Smith back to Muggerman. Good play, Richmond. The Tigers go forward with a short pass. Too long for Bartlett. Can Taylor make it 3 goals in the first quarter? Bartlett calls for it. Taylor through. It's a goal.
Carlton unfurled their 1981 Premiership pennant against Fitzroy the following week, and by half-time led by 32 points.
Punched away by Southby. Buckley in position, couldn't handle it cleanly, but manages to get the ball away with a nice piece of football. His hand pass accepted by Glasgow. He's put down after the kick, but it's called play on as Dool gets it across to Marcoux. And as Marcoux puts it up to Johnson, he dummies, puts the left foot forward, up towards the goal square. Almost, well, good piece of shepherding by Montgomery. A great goal by Johnston. Wonderful teamwork by Carlton. Back position. And we find Sheldon putting it wide. A nice bounce for Gregg Wells. Gives the hand pass up to Marcoux. The little fella's clear from centre wing. Has time to steady, put the ball wide, looking for Basusto. He gets a good bounce from the boundary line, goes for the short pass. Wonderful play for Basusto to bring up a goal to Alan Montgomery. Towards Coates. Coates from the forward pocket. He cooks it towards goal. He can swing it back. It goes across the face of goal, but a mark to Fitzroy's Wilson. Gary Wilson plays on straight away. Puts it through and they're in front. Well, what a remarkable recovery. A remarkable recovery by Fitzroy.
Skipper Wilson put the Lions in front, and then this kick tied things up.
The umpire said play on. No, he said holding the man. I can't believe that. He had the ball, Bob, didn't he? Well, what will it be? Any score will draw the game if it's a point. The kick from Wells won't make it. The siren, it's a draw. It's a draw. There it is, the siren at Princess Park.
Long kick to full forward.
Peter Dacos gave Collingwood a few moments of glory as Geelong went on to record an 88-point win over the Magpies. This was a match that was to prove prophetic in 82.
There's some mistakes down there at the moment, and Bruce Nanker's a goal to Dacos, goal number 2.
Seen them do the wrong thing here, going around the flanks many times and come unstuck. In fact, Collingwood beat them 3 times last year. Turner, flying shot at goal, well shepherded through by Mossop. And the Geelong vice-captain brings up his second goal. So the Cats really driving the nails right into the coffin now.
Across to Hodgman.
The Cracker brothers made their debuts, and it took Jimmy just 10 seconds to start repaying North Melbourne's bill.
That's Jimmy Cracker in towards full forward. Tanner sees it through, and there's the opening score for North Melbourne.
Magnificent kick right up towards the centre-half forward position, almost a mark. Grabbed by Blythe into the open goal on the left foot, and Malcolm Blythe has put his first one through for 1982. A bit slow getting to that.
The Tigers were to turn a 21-point deficit into an 18-point win in a boilover before nearly 39,000 people at the MCG.
Here's great recovery by Hounsell.
Robbie Flower, that was a good tackle. He's in the pocket, screws it back. That's not a bad goal. Oh, great shot.
Now Melbourne captain Flower.
Oh, beautiful mark again by Flower. The Sydney cricket ground.
A great shot from Evans.
Pretty much to their heart. Kick by Evans. Oh, there's a beautiful shot for Melbourne. Another one to Evans. Offloaded with the ball.
Hounsell again.
Hounsell, who has pace. Hounsell onto the left foot. Steps it goal. Great shot for Hounsell, 4 points.
John Roberts kicked 4 today, and here's one of them.
Quick kick for goal by Roberts. He's put it through. Smith.
Now Smith.
Clear, runs to an open goal. You can put Andy Clark.
When they made their Arden Street debut, the Crackers exploded into action with play like this against the Swans.
A fill to Jimmy.
At one stage, they helped add 7 goals in 12 minutes in the first quarter to set up the Roos' first win of the season.
I think it's a goal to Blythe, yes. And they're doing it well, North. They're backing up well as McCann tops it over there to Phil Cracker. And watch this Blythe go again. A running shot for goal by Phil Cracker, and it's a goal. Oh, what a play that long kick. Up there towards Cracker. He's got it. That's Jimmy Cracker again. Kicks the ball back there. There could be a mark of who's going to play to Jimmy Cracker. Golly, they've given Ackley and Paul Moore a bit of courage. Jimmy Cracker, he's free, a hand pass. No, it's intercepted. They've gone. And what a tackle that time was by Jimmy Cracker.
Melbourne recovered early in the last quarter against St Kilda to win its first home match since the 13th round of the 1980 season.
On the ground.
Carlton's woes continued when they met Essendon before 60,000 at VFL Park.
On its way, and it's a good goal kicked by Timmy Watson.
3 times in the second half, the Blues got to within 11 points, but the Bombers took top spot on the ladder with a 26-point win.
A very tight shot for goal, though, hard against the behind post. He'll play on, which he's done now, and hooks it in. It's a goal. To Buzzasto, clever thinking, Peter Buzzasto.
They're in front with Dacos.
1981 grand finalists Collingwood and Carlton had won only one match between them when they met in a fiery encounter at Victoria Park on the Saturday of the Easter split round.
Oh, Collingwood player behind that. McCormack, a great player at fullback. Over to Byrne. They combine well, don't they? Byrne to Barham. Barham goes for the short pass. It's effective. Taylor on the run at goal. This time it's okay for Collingwood.
Just when the Magpies started to look good, the Blues moved into top gear and went on to record win number 1 in 82 by 34 points.
Buzzasto fires, goal!
Jewett and the umpire said play on. Bird, oh, he missed it. This allows Fitzpatrick to get clear, stops the goal, and he's put it through for goal.
That's a goal, going close. Maitland's there anyway, it'll be a goal. Another one to Carlton. Good to see it over the line, but Buzzasto keeps it in play. Over to Sheldon. Another goal coming up for Carlton.
Bush trying to get
North skipper Wayne Schimmelbusch was the inspiration behind the Roos' 64-point win over the Lions at the Junction Oval. But again, he received great support from the Crackers.
Chance of a goal coming up. Schimmelbusch is steady. Puts it forward. There's no mistake about that. McCann got the ball down towards Jimmy Cracker. The quick hand pass across to Hodgman. Hodgman goes towards goal and brings up his 5th goal. And Gary Dempsey takes it, gives a hand pass towards Phil Cracker. Really coming into the things in this term. Cracker goes goalward. A beautiful looking kick by Phil Cracker.
Hodgman 50 metres out from goal. Will play on quickly. He balked the opposition. He's caught Schimmelbusch. Back to Hodgman. And North Melbourne doing it relatively easily as Hodgman kicks his 6th goal.
Behind, can't take
The Swans made it 2 out of 3 when they beat the heavily undermanned Saints. So heavy was the St Kilda injury list that coach Alex Jezelenko had 8 players with a total of just 12 games between them.
A great goal, trying to get the mark, coming through. It's Doug Cox. Have a look at the pace on Cox. He could be caught. No, beautiful play by Doug Cox. That's the way to play the game. Right down the centre. Browning misses it. Over to Ducaruso. He swings back onto the right foot. Now he's back with the hand pass out wide, looking for Packham. Packham looks a little bit slow to me, but he's was a bit of a goer. Gets the hand pass in. Over to Odgers. Back to Fabian. Fabian back towards Packham. Packham lines up 40 metres out. This is a goal. Great goal to Packham. Top play by the Saints. A long kick. Looking up there for Bennett. Up in front. Over the back of the pack. In comes Packham. Off the ground. No, it's down. Cowie.
Sheeny, he'll have a snap for goal, but couldn't boot the ball. Allen now trying to hand pass back over to Morwood. Tony Morwood is shooting towards the centre square. Nobody can mark that ball. Here's for Sheeny again. A snap over his shoulder. Oh, beautiful goal for Sheeny.
Carlton coach David Parkin reacted angrily when his former teammate Lee Matthews flattened the Blues' Ken Hunter. His players, however, provided the answer with these 8 goals in one stunning 11-minute burst in the 3rd quarter.
Takes a mark who shoots it back to him again. Laskin picks up into Malin. Malin another chance from the boundary line. This time is he on target? Going forward. The chance for Fitzpatrick. No mark paid. It's a chance now for Mazzusto. Yes! Mazzusto's 4th goal.
Over the top to Hunter. Another score coming up. Oh, Hunter.
Around toward the half-forward flank. Schwab can't take the mark. Ashman's there. Mazzusto come on the scene. Ashman did it well. Now he looks for... He thought of a hand pass. Goes toward goal with a shot. Another Carlton goal. It is out from Carlton's goal. Fitzpatrick taps it down. Ashman shoots it goal. Another one. Out the back to Ashman. Could be another goal for Ashman. And there's another goal. 30.5 minutes have gone. The final quarter. Buckley to mark 2. It could be another Carlton goal. It's a goal.
A disputed goal meant little difference when the Tigers and Magpies clashed on April the 17th at VFL Park.
4 points. Burns thought he touched it, so did I.
Coming in to meet it now.
Richmond moved to the top of the ladder, remained undefeated after 4 rounds, and with Collingwood skipper Peter Moore off with a hamstring, moved to a 32-point win. The star of the day was jumping Jimmy Jess, who took 13 marks and had 16 kicks at centre-half back.
Today. Well, Cloak and Williams both miss it. Jess doesn't. What a game he's played.
4 forward area. There's Jimmy Jess coming in for it. And he's marked it.
It drives Collingwood into attack up towards their left half forward flank. Guess who's there? Dropping a little bit short. Jess again. Great mark.
I think Magro's under pressure. There's Jess coming in again. And what a game, Jimmy Jess.
12 marks.
12 marks to jumping Jimmy Jess. And watch him in action.
Towards goal, Barker can't
It was a round that saw Jess's lowly Saints hit form.
Good pass too, but it's a free kick to Dunn. Over the shoulder.
Bright and Barker. Terry Bright, be careful. No, Donald.
Riding on Trevor Barker's back, they cruised to a 13-point win over Geelong.
Pulled out. Barker hooks it goal from an impossible angle.
Madden tried to get it down, but stolen by Cracker. Which one's this? Let's have a look. It's Jimmy.
What a kick by Jimmy! What a kick!
Towards full forward. The high flyers in front is good. Hasn't got it. Here's a snap at the goals. At the high one. A beautiful snap. Was it Spencer? No, it was in Dugdale.
After a career that saw him detour through Collingwood, Melbourne and Essendon, fabulous Phil Carman turned up at Arden Street against the Magpies.
I think that's the way it seems.
By Spencer. Great mark to Phil Carman. Beat Billy Picken, pointless that. It overruns though. There's Jimmy Cracker going out there. Watch him go. Around that boundary line. He's going to run for the goals. And he'll get it for sure. And he
Gregg. Abernathy. Goal coming up here if he's accurate.
While North Melbourne had brilliant players like Abernathy, they had no one to match the might of Peter Dacos, who kicked 6 goals in one third-quarter burst.
On the head with the ball, Dacos in trouble, a snap for goal. What's he done with it this time? A goal.
Acting captain Michael Taylor. Dacos pounces on the ball, flying shot at goal and has put it through. Lovett's kick towards the point of the square. It goes over the head of Peter Dacos. It bounces up into his arms now. Dacos running in. Goal number 3 for the quarter.
There's another go for Dacos. It's gone too long. Oh, beautiful play. Tapped on beautiful Dacos for goal number 6.
Working up to the half.
The Hawks trailed Richmond by a goal when they met for the first time at Prince's Park, but with a fine team performance, went on to win by 3 goals and move to the top of the ladder.
Hooks it over the back. No forwards ready. Jess gets there first. Straight to Tuck. Another chance of a goal as Tuck comes right up towards the goal area. Touched off the boot and only 1 point.
How far did he run? Up in the spot of bother. There's a chance for go. No Buckenara in there. Polkinghorn a chance. Other hand passes on. Chance for Goss. He's wrong-footed. Gives it to Matthews. He's caught. Gets a shot toward goal. And what's he done? It's a goal. Oh, the kick travelling well. It's over. No, a good mark to Martello, I thought.
The Swans looked like winners against Geelong until a cool cat named Kell stepped in and won the match. At VFL Park, Mark Jackson, he's the one in the cut, did his block, but later cooled down and kicked 5. For Peter Bosusto, this tackle was adjudged legal. After an even first half, Fitzroy won its first game of the year against formidable opposition in Kevin Sheedy's in-form Bombers.
It's a goal! Beautiful goal to Mickey Quinlan. Over the head of Pert, but he takes a beautiful mark. On he goes. Here they go. Wilson running round the members. A long handball. Really stretches Matt Rendell, who flicks one back with the left boot up towards full forward. No one able to mark. All players going in very strongly. Pick. Oh! What a goal by
Quinlan. Fierce rivals of the 70s, Hawthorn and North, met on neutral ground, but the Hawks proved far too good on the day.
Couldn't get that one. McCann got into his back. Tuck takes it off the pack. Snaps for goal. This looks all right. It's for a pass. It's a beauty. And a mark to Robertson. Robertson goes for a short pass to Tuck. He's got an open go here for a goal. And he doesn't mess about. And the Hawks are looking great now.
Too far for him. Goes to Byrne. Back to Buckenara. Long shot at goal by the West Australian. That's a good shot at goal by Gary Buckenara.
Fumbling a hand pass over to Russo. It could be another goal coming up. It's a long shot. It is a goal. Another one of the Hawks. Oh, are they hot now?
Ward Laurie.
The highlight of the 6th round was the thriller at Victoria Park when fortune seesawed until the bell.
Goes toward goal. And he's kicked his second goal. Collingwood in front by 1 point.
Teasdale from behind got it down. Wilson tried to burst through the pack. McMahon straightens up, puts it towards goal. Fitzroy at least level, but no, they're in front by 5 points. David McMahon.
Out to Barham. He'll show a bit of pace here. Ricky Barham puts it down once. He puts it down a second time. He comes up to the half-forward flank, drives Collingwood into attack. It's right up near the forward pocket area, and the umpire said there will be a free kick where? Upfield or...?
No, downfield, Jack. It's back with Quinlan, I think, will get the free kick. Allen's high kick, right up towards the air. Coming across the front of the pack. A beautiful mark by Collingwood's Miles, it looked like. But it's pulled play on, and 1 point...
Former Sandgroper Ken Hunter provided the outstanding solo performance of the round against St Kilda. His figures showed 10 marks, 13 kicks and 5 goals. Early in May, the VFL banned spectators from taking alcohol into grounds. And the same day, Fitzroy had the champagne corks popping with a 3-goal win over the Hawks.
Third goal. Manane goes for the short pass, and almost taken by Quinlan. He recovers, goes towards goal. It's touched by Kelvin Moore. Kelvin Moore can't get the favourable bounce. Quinlan follows on down the ground, has another chance of a snap, and this time it's through the centre. A great goal by Quinlan. 4 goals to Bernie Quinlan. 3 goals, I should say, to Bernie Quinlan. Ball in front of him. Comes back onto the left foot. Quickly gets the ball to boot. It's across the centre half forward. Tuck there for Hawthorn. Straightens up. No mistake of that. Tuck puts it through. And it's 1 point between the sides. Fitzroy and forced forward by Thornton. Picked up again. Thornton wanted to give the hand pass forward to McMahon. McMahon going goal. And up in front goes Fitzroy again. 1 goal to McMahon. So it's 1 goal.
Geelong slide from third in 1981 to also Rans in 1982 became obvious in round 7, when Carlton ran amok against them at Princes Park and they could answer with only 7 goals.
Goal with 4 points.
That deserved a goal, Pete, because that was magnificent play. These little men are doing a bit of damage to Geelong at the moment from Carlton. As they go now for a goal to West, but you can put down your glasses about this one. It's all over bar the shouting. It's right through for a goal.
Well, he's missed it.
He gets the ball up to right. He's got the chance here to mark that. Oh, I'll tell you what, he didn't like to go after that one. Now he's got it by a default from Dool, a step for goal. And he's put it through. How about that for luck? Finally, it's picked up by Johnson. A hand pass coming out to Clark, the ex-Geelong player. Played over 200 games. He's put it through for a goal. What a beautiful goal by Clark. Well, look at this kick.
That's a beautiful kick, isn't it? Down towards the full forward position. Tui, Clark. And Clark puts it through. His 3rd goal of the afternoon. Carlton running right away.
Melbourne's twin-pronged attack of Mark Jackson and Jared Healy continued to impress, and against North, goal sneak Healy booted 8 in a side that lost by 37 points.
The $475,000 Escort Championships were played in vastly contrasting weather to the main VFL competition. Stormy weather, heavy rain and one of the foggiest nights on record greeted the players at VFL Park. The highlight of the season was the magnificent play of the Swans, and on grand final night, July 20, they conquered North Melbourne with play like this.
They were a greatly improved player this year. They're hard to mark tonight. Chances for Tony Morwood. He's kicked one so far. Let's see if his conversion rate is maintained. Another great goal. 2 kicks, 2 goals.
There was his cracker picked up by Kelly's, kicked into wide open spaces. Browning and Reid have got a run on. Here's a go for North. Oh, he's kicked it off the ground by accident, Smith, I'd say. A lot more determination. A hand pass from Hounsell out there to Danaher. A good short pass. A mark to Bernie Evans. This looks dangerous for North Melbourne. A long shot, and he's put it through for a goal. Goal number 2. Having a great wrestling match. Oh, Reid missed that completely, and it's Shimmerbush putting it through for a goal. Goal number 2. Then again by Allen. Now it's Morwood spinning out the pack. Well smothered by McCann. A go for the ball to come out. As a go now for Fashini. Snaps, and the little fella has scored his 2nd goal. Out a little right star. Got clear of Dench. Goes for a hand pass for Fashini. This looks dangerous. And another goal to the Swans. That's goal number 4.
I just can hardly believe that we've really got it. Thanks to Channel 7 for televising it. Special cheerio to all the people up in Sydney. We want it for you too.
Plays on quickly. Right up there looking for Taylor. Bartlett's in that front position, needing 2 goals for his 700 goals for Wes Bartlett. Picks it up. There's the goal number 1. Beautiful play by Bartlett. McDellin. Picked up by Rawlings, right down towards that full forward line.
The goals continue to flow for 368-game veteran Kevin Bartlett. And against St Kilda, he brought up his 700th with this snap.
There it is, 700 goals to Kevin Bartlett.
Toward the goal square.
Only 2 points separated Richmond and Geelong at the final siren, but the umpires had their work cut out during the day, working out a number of points decisions.
Free kick here. Really a trip for mine. The umpire has paid what?
Free kick to Richmond.
For Kevin Bartlett, this was the first time he'd been reported in his long career. He was destined to be cleared by the tribunal. While Phil and Jim continued to fire north with their amazing team play and cohesion, other members of the team were firmly implanting themselves in Brownlow medal calculations. The Gerard and Jacko show continued to thrill all supporters, especially this day when they helped the Demons to a fine 65-point win over the previous year's semi-finalists.
Oh! Jacko's looking for 15. He's not going to get it.
15.
He's got it. Got it. Oh! And there's the new trick. That's the one we've been promising you for weeks. Jacko has done it.
No team could unleash dynamite football in 1982 quite like the Blues. Against the Swans, they kicked 12 goals in the first quarter of their match on May 23rd to effectively quell any chances it had of being match of the day.
It's unbelievable. It's another goal, Pete.
12 for the quarter, kicked by Jimmy Buckley. And Buckley has brought up his second goal. This is amazing football here at Princes Park.
The Swans did come back, but flashy play proved little opposition to the slick Carlton machine.
Goal by Silvio. What a great goal.
The Cats showed a few brief glimpses of form in 1982. One such glimpse was against North at VFL Park in round 9.
The umpire said it is. It's a goal. Down the ground, Tui first in the ball and did well to attack that ball and allows Blake to come out and put it through for full points. Good play by Tip.
The members of the VFL Tribunal reacquainted themselves with Ron Andrews and Mark Jackson after this disgraceful dust-up at Windy Hill. Jacko was the guilty party and got 2 weeks. Andrew was the witness this time. The Bombers' 8 goals win was set up with play like this. The Lions and Saints did battle, and it wasn't all easy sailing for Robbie Wall's boys.
There's another one. Quinlan in again. Controls it. Gets away. Snaps. And snaps truly for a beautiful goal. What a great kick it was.
Great kick by Packham. Bad luck to the young fella because... Great mark by Keel. Plays on with a hand pass to Packham. Here's a chance for the Saints. Packham on the left foot. Right up towards full forward. Here's danger. Over the back of the Packers, Burns. Grabs it. Left foot. Snap. Into the open goal. Goal to the Saints there. Right back in this game.
Kick number 7 coming
35,000 saw the 1982 grand finalists meet for the first time for the year. And for 3 quarters, it was a thriller.
Half forward. Long kick again, into the goal square. Taylor flies off the ground. Roach, is it? Or Welsh? Goal. Welsh it was. Roach first of all, tapped it to Welsh, who put it through. The Tigers' 3rd goal.
Snap for goal, up towards the teeth of goal to Marcus Johnson. And a goal!
No!
He did his knee! He's look at Johnson going mad! And good decision by the umpire.
Yes, at the back.
But then the Blues drew away.
The centre half forward, Landy flew as a go for Bazzusto. A hand pass to Johnson and a goal coming up for Shaw. A goal to Park. Good play on the part of Bazzusto.
Long kick up towards
Fitzroy skipper Gary Wilson produced one of his most memorable games for years when he kicked 7 goals in the Lions' 29-point win over Geelong.
Takes the mark for Fitzroy on the half-forward flank. Trying to do a bit too much again. He's looking for a hand pass downfield to Wilson. Wilson 50 metres out, just about where the shot was taken by Roos before, and it might be a goal. Yes, it's a goal to Wilson, a great goal. Wilson stays in play with Mangles. He got bumped out by Manane. That was good football. Wilson a chance. He's going to take a bit of beating here. Wilson goes goalward. Look at that for a goal.
At the Western Oval, Malcolm Black kicked 7 for the Roos, and North Melbourne cruised to a 58-point win. It was the 9th time in 10 games Footscray had been beaten, and it was destined to be coach Royce Hart's last game with the club. The biggest crowd of the round turned up to see Melbourne hold on and win by 7 points against Collingwood at the MCG.
And Melbourne playing great football. He could be caught. Now he's going to get out of that. Robert Flower. Here's his kick over looking for Wilson. Wilson's got Dolkin. Oh, Wilson got into the back of Dolkin or the other way round. Great play over there.
Few in the crowd of 52,000 expected to see Tommy Hafey sacked 2 days later.
Great goal.
Couldn't have been a worse year. Everything that's happened has just been wrong, and unfortunately we just can't seem to get a win. We've run sides pretty close without getting a win, which is terribly needed right now.
Of an assistant coach to the club. The senior coaching position will be discussed by the board over the next couple of days, and the reserves coach Don McKenzie will conduct training tonight and will be the coach of the senior team for Saturday's match.
Keith Gregg was reported in round 11 on a striking charge, and after being cleared by the tribunal, claimed his good name had been slurred.
Gregg in the forward pocket, steadies, has a shot at goal. What's he done with it? 1 point, or is it a goal?
For the Roos, 2 shocking umpiring decisions would have proved costly as they lost to Carlton by 9 points.
A short pass coming over here. Should let it go at the goals. They're going over Bazusto now. Skips it back to Westman. Has stepped for goal. And it's through for a goal. Oh, 4 goals to Westman. And this to make crowd go mad.
Well, it's going right over towards
With Vic Irwin at the helm and Rene Keat back in the lineup, Collingwood won its 2nd match of the season, this time by 6 goals against St Kilda.
Up there. Over the back is Dacos. Shot to go here. This one, no doubt at all. It's a goal.
The thriller of round 11 saw Richmond again frustrate the unlucky Swans, winning by a point.
Johnson's kick out
At Moorabbin, Melbourne continued its improvement with a 43-point win over the Saints. Needless to say, Jacko made more than a guest appearance.
And brings up his 2nd goal in front of Jackson. And Jackson entertaining the crowd.
The ball delivered up toward the full forward position. Jackson tapped it out well to Croswell. Another Melbourne goal coming up off the boot of Brent Croswell. And it only took 20 seconds.
On the 13th of June, Fitzroy and Richmond turned on the fireworks in one of the most bitter struggles of the season.
Wilson, bad handball, but got one too high. Wilson will get the free kick.
Kick wasn't too good. Chance for Jester Market. Oh, he got one back from Wilson and collected him fair and square too.
Beautiful hip and shoulder. The centre wing position, missed by Quinlan. Oh, Gott's going in very solidly. Put Shand out of business, and Gotch doesn't look too good himself. Puts it out to the wing position. Oh, Malthouse could have infringed on Quinlan. He doesn't look too good. Butler has shot at goal.
After dust settled, it was Richmond by 38 points, with full forward Brian Taylor kicking 10 goals.
That's good grab by Taylor.
But a long kick into the square. Taylor again marks. What a day he is having.
I think Richmond wouldn't play him early in the season.
Oh, that's not bad. Goal.
4 goals. It's a chance for goal number 10 for Taylor. And he's put it through for goal number 10. Now that the club
It was to be a hot time in the old town when Carlton and Collingwood met in the 13th round. When the flames were extinguished, so too were the Magpies, but not before 3 stirring quarters.
Carlton, and I know the Blues are desperately looking for a big game from him as Kink fires towards goal. Looking for Teasdale, not well directed for the big fella, and he needs support, does it well. Shaw, Williams, Mark's in trouble. A right foot snap. It's a great snap by Mark Williams. He's put it through. Taylor, Ashman, Jones again, pushing it out the back door for Bazusto, showing extraordinary pace, tapping the ball along in front. He's been watching Quinlan, a shoot towards goal. It's a beauty. There's the real Bazusto.
Lee Matthews kicked 5 goals, including this beauty against Footscray. But it wasn't enough to stop new coach Ian Hampshire providing the boil-over of the season.
to right half forward. Knocked away from Cloak, not too far by Andrews. Oh, a solid bump there with Welsh, and they both went down. They're both out to it. Short pass is absolutely atrocious. Well, the umpire's got flattened by Van der Haar. That's Morgan. And
The Tigers and Bombers were on a collision course at VFL Park, and Paul Van der Haar appeared to be right in the middle.
The back there is always popped in that time. Perry got him with a head tackle that time. Couldn't hold the mark.
It was a battle of the backlines until veteran Kevin Bartlett cut loose in the third quarter, and Richmond maintained top spot on the ladder. North switched its home match against Essendon on June the 25th to the MCG. 47,000 saw North in fine form, but Essendon came out victorious.
Pass to Keith, Gregg could top one here. Another one over the bench, running to an open goal. This could look good for North Melbourne, but as he missed it, he's got it through for a goal. Good mark to Van der Haar, pressing over to Eagle. And now there's a chance for Hurley. Listen, the crowd go mad as he breaks clear. He'll lob this up in the goal square just about. Madden comes out, he's got it. Simon Madden's got the mark, and this could be the clincher for the Bombers. Not kicking it. Now he comes in. He's ready to fire. And that is what a goal. So it's 8 points in front now.
Lee Matthews flattened Carlton's Robert Clonk and was to feel heavy repercussions.
Matthews has been dropped behind the play. Oh, there's quite a few things going on here at Princes Park, believe you me. Only seconds ago I said that. Matthews sitting on the turf. Payton trying to get it.
It was to be Hawthorn's day, though. One victory and 4 clashes for the year for the Hawks, however.
He doesn't, but he's put it through nonetheless. It's 4 points, 3 goals to Lee Matthews. And the face of Lee Matthews a bit battered by today's encounter here at Princes Park. He was dropped behind play.
The Swans continued to improve. This time it was Colin Hounsell and a win over Fitzroy.
There's no doubt about it. It's a goal, a beautiful goal by Hounsell, one of the goals of the day.
The Hawks moved into premiership calculations at the MCG with their second win over topside Richmond, with goals like these that thrilled the 48,000-strong crowd.
Into the goal square, could even be a goal, it is! Oh, what a kick, Peter Knights!
Back now to Swab, the ball comes back again. Finally driven up there by Ablett, the back as Knights flies. It might be a goal, I think it is! Another goal by Ablett. Tug again, but the umpire's found a free kick. It'll go to Hawthorn. He said, call play on.
Yes.
Oh, what a confusing decision that one. It's really a goal, it is. And that was kicked. I've got to pick the player up and kick that. It could have been Ablett. It was.
Looking for big
Simon Madden relinquished the Essendon captaincy in 1982, but this day kicked 8 goals and ruled the air over Windy Hill in what many thought was his best game for the club.
For Simon Madden. Oh, beautiful mark by Simon Madden.
What a mark. The sun's in the eyes of Madden, but he took the mark. As he came in, I could see him shielding his eyes.
Centre-half forward. And a great mark by Simon Madden, who's having an absolute picnic today.
He did get the ball moving. Madden up high. Oh, what a mark. Oh, we've seen this fella take some great marks today.
First-year player Dale Dixon provided one of the runs of the year, but the Demons still went down by 17 points to Carlton.
He's had about 4 bounces, 5. Johnson won't catch him, and Dixon can run the entire length of the ground almost if he wants to. Right up towards full forward. Jackson got a hand to it. It's loose. Nice play there. Back towards, who's that? That's Kelly O'Donnell shooting a goal, and it's there. For Byrne,
Hawthorn kicked 13 goals in the first quarter of its match against North, and the goals continued to pile up as the Hawks kicked their highest ever score. 32 goals, 14 behinds, 206 points.
Towards that half-forward line. It's just this elusive goal that's going to break the record. Will it come here from Green? The long kick in towards goal. There's the new record for the Hawthorn Football Club.
It was a record day for full forwards as Carlton's West Australian full forward Ross Ditchburn kicked 12 against the Saints.
And he's just through for full points. Oh, well, I all thought it was a side push. Ashburn to Ditchburn, he's taken another mark. So can he kick his 12th goal? Down about 40 metres from where he'll kick. Studying concentration. Head over the ball. Good style. And the style worked by the look of it. So 12 goals out of 21 to Ditchburn.
On the left foot he goes.
Another ex-Sandroper, Simon Beasley, kicked a dozen against Geelong in the Bulldogs' third win of the year.
He goes, and it is a goal.
Kicks it long. Here's a chance for Beasley again. He's up high over the back. A beautiful mark. What a mark by Beasley over the back. Simon Beasley lining up for goal number 12. He kicks it on its way. A beautiful, there it is. Goal number 12. Have a look at that. There is Simon Beasley. Magnificent game of football being hoisted above the crowd and being carried off a magnificent 12 goals.
Melbourne's Robbie Flower captained the Victorian side in Perth and gave great leadership after being moved to centre-half forward on Ross Glendinning. Flower kicked 2 brilliant goals and Victoria won this State of Origin match by 23 points.
Great play, Victoria, and a fitting result. And it will be number 26, Tui, to take it. Half forward, Flower. To Flower. Flower's on right centre wing, playing at centre half forward. Flower and Glendinning. Or Flower burning at centre half forward.
The Swans to go to attack.
The Swans inched closer to a finals berth with a hard-fought win over Essendon. A win made even more creditable because it was achieved at Windy Hill.
He fires and he's put it right through the middle.
Great piece of play.
And they're staying with him. The Swans out now to Otway. Finally, Madden's kick is smothered. Then we see Morwood going forward for another goal. And the Swans are alight at the moment. Nagel dropped an easy one. He's made a lot of mistakes today. And there's Reece Jones firing at the goals. But he's off target. Can Fashini mark it? He's got it. He'll get up and run for an open goal. This will be dangerous. And he's put it through the little fella for goal number 2. And what a game it is. And the Bombers in trouble now.
1981 Brownlow medalist Bernie Quinlan had a fairly lean year. But this day against Collingwood was back at his best.
Straight away he plays on, goes towards goal. And there's the equaliser. They're again battling to be
The Lions purchased former St Kilda captain and Geelong reject Gary Sidebottom. And the big fellow didn't let them down. His performances late in the year justified their faith.
Oh, it's a great one-handed by Gary Sidebottom. He's played on too. He's played on, hooked it back. He's caught them all asleep and he's put it through for a goal. What a great effort that goal.
The VFL Tribunal had a busy season, listening to 61 cases. The results were 26 players suspended for a total of 58 weeks. These were the incidents that stirred the public.
The reports. Val Perovic was the first player suspended at the new VFL house. He got 1 week. Ron Andrews copped the most severe penalty of the year, 5 weeks for this incident with Phil Mayland. Collingwood's Rene King received 3 weeks. The victim, Barry Rawlings. North's Phil Cracker, 3 weeks. Mark McClure of Carlton, 2 weeks.
A good 25-metre punch down towards half forward. Paul Morwood gets a push.
Richmond's Jim Jess was suspended for 2 weeks, and this incident cost him a place in Richmond's final side against Carlton.
Oh! Well, you saw that, I think. Need comment on that at all.
A nasty brawl at Geelong. For Craig Stewart and Richard Murray, the penalty was 3 weeks apiece. The most controversial incident, 2 matches, both finals, for Carlton's Wayne Johnston.
Umpire talking to Wayne Johnston, and it appears he will be reported.
The newest member of the 300 Game Club, North's Gary Dempsey, started the ball rolling against Melbourne.
And we see Atkins now, hand passing on McCann, a kickless goal, it feels short. It's a goal, kicked by McCann.
The name who set the crowd alight, I don't think we have to introduce him. His 5 goals took his tally to 50.
Let go for a moment. Oh, it's a Melbourne cheer squad down there, Bob, or the Melbourne supporters behind the goal. He was saying Barrick.
Ahead of Healy. Mark Jackson coming out, showing great speed. Gets a hand pass out to Wilson. Wilson dummies around. Chance of a goal coming up as Wilson puts it right through the centre. Melbourne really on fire at the moment.
From finalists in 81 to also-rans in 82, it was a chilling drop for Fitzroy. But in round 17, they showed their class with a great win over Hawthorn at the Park. Nick Conlon kicked 6 and Rendell 5 in the Lions' 47-point upset.
Peyton loses sight of it. Conlon tackled when he didn't have the ball. The call was play on. Away he goes. Maybe battleship. Oh, side bottom and go. They both lined each other up and no damage done. Quinlan up running half the field towards full forward. Oh, mark in the goal. Quinlan and Byrne over his shoulder. Goal!
Great goal, Pete.
That was
there for O'Halloran, but that's a great mark tonight. He's off, runs to an open goal and puts it through. Brilliant play. Things finally a hand pass coming out now. Quinlan from Parrish. A long and a beautiful hand pass from Quinlan over to McMahon. And this looks like another goal coming up, but he's hasn't streaked it through, has he? Yes, a goal towards Bernie Quinlan, but it's a bit too long. It'll bounce okay. Spins away beautifully, and Superboot fires. He put it through. What a magnificent bit of play on the part of Bernie Quinlan that time.
Collingwood led the Swans by 5 points at the last change of their match at Victoria Park. But with the lure of a finals berth in the air, the Swans charged home and won the game by a kick.
Davis. His pass goes for the short pass. It's well taken too for Sheeny into the open goal. I think he thought of a pass. He's looking for a hand pass to get himself out of trouble. Found Cooper. The ball's taken away from them by Hounsell, who shoots toward goal. That's very close indeed. That's a very good goal. Kicked by Colin Hounsell.
Looking for Roach. Almost
Richmond was still sitting on top of the ladder, and Geelong didn't give them one bit of worry in this 18th round game.
Waitman into the open goal. It's a goal.
Right. Was one of the best on the ground. Puts it down towards Clegg. Can't complete it, but the big fella has brute strength to get away and chip to Wiley. He swings onto the left boot, goes goalwards, and what a start for the Tigers. What a start.
in towards the goal square. Big Madden and O'Halloran, the one hand. He's got it, has he? Ho-ho!
Justin Madden took one of the marks of the year at Windy Hill and followed up with one of the worst kicks of the season against Hawthorn.
Galloping giraffe killed him that time.
And at point-blank range, one would suggest that he wouldn't miss. That he has... Hurd. Back to Folds. A long kick coming up from him. It's a goal.
At 4 o'clock, the Bombers looked certainties, but then along came Lethal Lee to change all that.
Beautiful ball. Steady, shoots, goal. 2 goals to Hawthorn. And DP Domenico. Matthews can't take the mark. Shrugs the tackle. A shot at goal is through.
Look at Jeans going mad. Go, go, he's saying. There with merit. Oh, the post is broken. Matthews hit it and broke the point post. Oh, talk about a he-man. How was that? He split it right down in half. A fantastic effort by Lee Matthews.
The half forward.
With Brother Jim sidelined through a shoulder injury, Phil Cracker bore the brunt of the load for North late in the season, and he continued to excel.
Awkward kicking style. He's put it through for another one. Good in front. Malaki behind. Had the grab. Didn't hold it long enough. Phil Cracker, amazing.
This was David Dench's 250th game for North, and one he wouldn't like to remember.
A real nasty. They're both down. He and Johnson. Oh!
Likewise, the boundary umpire at Princess Park the same day. He tangled with Hawthorn's David O'Halloran and was forced to take a dramatic exit.
David O'Halloran. A poor little boundary umpire has taken a complete shirt front, completely unintended, of course. Ever the fellow coming in Domberg can't get at Matthew. Oh, got struck. I thought, yes. Picken put his hand up as much to say I didn't do it.
Up towards the forward area, but in the way, Calvin Moore. It should be a 15-metre penalty.
Thumped the ball down, didn't try and take the mark. That was a strong piece of work by Alan Gove for Hawthorn.
The Hawks won by 22 points, thanks once again to the brilliance of Lee Matthews, who kicked 8 goals. Essendon went into the final quarter of its match against Melbourne trailing, but 8 goals in the quarter put paid to the Demons' dreams of an upset.
Jackson from behind. Oh, clever play. Jackson maybe should have handballed that one. Alex to have a kick at the goals. He put it through. A great goal by Mark Jackson, and up go the arms and a little dance. Well, you've got to admit it, he is very entertaining.
The build-up to the 1982 season was dominated with talk of South Melbourne's move to the Harbour City. We had coaching upheavals, a players' strike, and finally, the Sydney Swans were born.
Goes the punch.
Under 200,000 people saw the Swans in Sydney, and they produced some memorable games. Twice they lost to eventual finalists by a solitary kick, and in their best performance of the season, routed Carlton by 34 points in front of their best crowd, some 25,000. Some highlights of the Swans, Sydney style.
Bazzusto and Browning having a gate battle. There's Bazzusto. Oh, he's got one right across the front chin that time. From Reed, the umpire going across. He might take his number. for Reece Jones. A beautiful pickup and a hand pass to Fashini and a goal coming up. And only 3 points the difference now. Gives Tony Moore a chance. A hand pass to Bernie Evans. A left foot snap towards the goal. This is the better one. This is through. Another goal to the Swan. Danaher couldn't mark the ball. Finally picked up now by Hounslow. Running shot. It's a goal. Oh, the Swan's going now, if you don't mind. Punched away here by the Carlton defence. Right's clear. Hand pass out wide to Danaher. A left foot snap at the goals, and this looks pretty good. Another goal.
Back over to Fitzpatrick in the forward pocket. Over to Ditchburn, almost the fumble. Back to Fitzpatrick in the goal spread. And he ran into Hunter, but he still put it through.
And he's grabbed by Scott. He may have dropped that. He's called play on. A snap by Tony Moore, but this looks good. It's another goal. We see Mickey Malthouse. He's already been reported.
Mickey Malthouse was in the wars against Carlton when the future grand finalists met at the MCG on August the 14th.
Mickey Malthouse won't come off the ground. He's telling the doctor, I've got maybe the doctor in the fur coat. Now the runner's coming out and said, you've got to go off.
Difference of 42 points, 3 goals to McClure.
It was a tough, hard-fought match, with the Blues keeping their record intact against the Tigers.
Let's see who that is.
There's the go now for Wayne Harms, but he's grabbed, but Carl shrugs his opponent clear. Good play on the part of Holmes. He goes for a hand pass now to Johnson. This looks dangerous. He runs into trouble over to Buckley. Buckley fires at the goal. He's put it through. Jimmy Buckley's goal number 2.
Pressure applied on him here. Gregg gets the ball out to Fashini. He has time to have one bounce. Gives a hand pass over the top to Brown.
Down went Silvio Fashini against the Hawks, and down went the Swans' hopes of playing in the finals.
Golden brings up his second goal. Shane Morwood. As Matthews at the back.
Hawthorn kicked 10 goals to 2 in the second half to provide the swan song.
Dropped the possession on that occasion by Carter. And it's tapped through by Umbridge. It's a goal. Good football by Hawthorn once again. He's ridden a couple of bumps. He shoots it out to Tuck. Tuck goes goal, but it's chopped off. But it's Tuck again. Into the open goals he travels. And he's put it right out of the ground.
As Greg Hutchison goes towards centre wing and Flower, the champion. Here he comes, onto the left boot. Jackson and Peckin. Jacko has been doing it with one hand.
Jacko kicked 7 against the bewildered Magpies, who thought they'd seen everything. Another surprise from the game's most amazing personality.
And look at him. Allah be praised. What a great game he's played. Don't worry, Billy is saying. That's 7 to my name, and I'm loving every minute of it.
Mark Koo and Holden. Mark Koo's grabbed. He's got a free kick. Now he called play on. And we see Ditchburn stepping for goal.
The first of 9 to Carlton's Ross Ditchburn, and a morale-sapping blow to North in the 21st round as the Blues went on to win by 70 points.
It's a goal. Yes, a goal. One goal to Johnson. And a great knockout that time by Bazasto.
In towards the square and fisted through by Dool. No, it hasn't gone through. Picked up by Blight. Beautiful ball. Shot at goal by Blight is a superb effort for 6 points.
Ball tapped off by Dempsey. Coming in to meet it now is Bazasto. A snap for goal. That's not a bad throw. What a goal by Bazasto.
Centre half forward, puts it forward.
Hawthorn beat Melbourne by 11 points. But this was the incident that had the whole town talking.
Gave Giles one behind play. Matthews now in the hands of, 3 or 4 players. You can see for yourself.
Little bit of fireworks here at the MCG.
Tiger Crosby was not so lucky. He was reported and missed the last game of the year.
Now Crosby went down. Umpire Keith Dargaville coming on the scene.
Kickless in the first
Malcolm Blight had already won a McGarry medal, a Brownlow, and as the season drew to a close, he kicked 7 against Richmond to move within striking distance of his 100th goal.
Kick looking for Malcolm Blight. He's at the back. Can he mark it? No, he might have got this. He said play on, but he's got the ball now. A snap for goal for number 7. A beautiful bit of play on the part of Malcolm Blight. Finally, it comes down to Rawlings.
In the end, it was Richmond by 19 points.
Finally picked up by Rawlings with a hand pass to Williams, who fumbled. He's got to get clear. Back to Rawlings again. A snap for goal. He's put it through. And the Tigers are coming back.
Towards McClure.
Carlton had recovered from a mid-season slump and looked back to their best against Fitzroy.
Sheldon the player all on his own, and down there we see Basasto having plenty of time, actually missed the mark, comes up again, steadies, puts a kick goalward, and it's a goal by Basasto.
Well, what a piece of football by Carlton.
Geelong came back brilliantly against Collingwood in the final game of the season, but in the end, it settled on one kick. The man with the ball is Peter Johnston, and his kick cost the Cats the game. Two of the game's dinosaurs, giant ruckman Gary Dempsey and young Justin Madden, put on their own show at VFL Park in the elimination final. North recovered brilliantly from two bad defeats in the build-up to the finals and ran out victorious by 13 points.
Goes there towards Glendinning, spins out of the pack.
And Henshaw in the pocket. Glendinning, did he get one in the back?
Yeah, he started to play well this quarter too, Glendinning.
He was unsighted in the first term, wasn't he? Really?
Well, he had the job of stopping Van der Haar. And Neagle coming off the ground, back up there towards McCann and Crow. Neither can take the mark. There's Simmerwood, and look at him go with a hand pass. Over it comes there to Phil Cracker. He's looking for the goals, and he's found them. Donald there knocked down to Phil Cracker. A snap at the goals. Will it make the distance? Will it bounce? Let's see what happens. It goes through. A goal. Goal number 3 to Phil Cracker.
Back flank up towards centre wing. A well-placed kick.
At the MCG, Wayne Harms personally orchestrated Hawthorn's downfall in the qualifying final. It was to be Carlton by 58 points, and Harms the hero.
The corridor, so to speak. Kennedy got the ball to ground. Clark went for a hand pass. It's taken by Harms. He goes forward. He's got another one. His third goal. Wayne Harms running hot deep too. We'll be looking for Ditchburn, who's moving out from the full forward position. Ditchburn can't quite get that. Harms and Ditchburn nearly collided. Ditchburn nearly on the boundary line. Gets it out to Harms. He's going to have a snapshot toward goal. It'll be nearly a miracle goal. It is a miracle goal. He's kicked it. How did he kick that one?
Well, he's one of the best centre players in the competition, so why not?
Richmond's David Cloak snapped the first goal of the day, and from this point on, the Tigers never looked back as they defeated Carlton for the first time of the year in the second semi.
Goal! What a great shot! Beautiful kick. Perovic and Cloak. Bartlett at the back. Snapshot of goal. Through! Bartlett second. And Henry does it again.
Down toward the half-forward zone. An opportunity for
First gamer Dermot Brereton got things going for the Hawks and was to kick 5 goals against North.
A chance for Eade with the ball in front of him. Oh, heavy work by Matthews. Eade goes toward goal. And it's through. Heavy work by Matthews, leaving one North player absolutely flat out on the ground. So
will put North Melbourne out of trouble.
Well, into trouble just about. He went for the hand pass to Demetrio, chopped off by Buckenara. He goes toward goal, and that's through.
Great goal by Gary Buckenara.
Bad football, North Melbourne.
In towards Carmen, front position, and takes a good mark. Looks for the player going past.
Gregg can go quickly up to the goals, looking for Blight, who's 2 out with Moore being held. Was Blight? No, the umpire said yes, I was dead right. I thought the umpire was going to play the other way. So Blight is going for his 100th goal. And the siren has sounded. So we know the police have taken arrangements here that when Blight does kick his 100th goal, that they will cordon off the areas where the North Melbourne supporters are. But it's right on siren time, so the police efforts...
For Malcolm Blight, this was goal 100.
For his 100. He's kicked it after the siren at quarter time.
Only 61,000 people were at VFL Park for the preliminary final, and for the Hawks it was farewell to 1982. For the Blues, their third grand final in 4 years.
Closely attended by Matthews.
A burn, but he got under that one. Austin's in the front here, but gets around 2 opponents. He's Matthews and Austin. There's a great mark by Austin.
Not going to tangle with either of those guys. Matthews having a few words to say to Bortolotto and goes after him. That's unlikely, Matthews.
The 1982 Brownlow medal count took place at the Southern Cross Hotel last Monday night, and this is how the evening climaxed.
Like Ryan to come up to the stage to be presented with his medal by the President of the Victorian Football League.
On behalf of the Victorian Football League, I officially declare Brian Wilson of the Melbourne Club the winner of the 1982 Brownlow medal. And I know on your behalf, all the people here at the Southern Cross Hotel tonight and all the many hundreds of thousands of people out there watching this telecast, you'd like me to pass on to Brian your congratulations also.
Knock on, McClure has a chance, he's well caught. Johnson in the goal square, snaps off target. Or is it a goal? It's through. Bounce favours Richmond. Martello should get there first. In pursuit, Harms comes in, another goal coming up for the Blues, he's put it through. Great start to Carlton, the Blues are late in the first quarter.
Having a real ding-dong go out there.
Get out there. Oh, Jones has had his number taken.
And Jones and Lee are into it.
Jones has had his number taken.
There's another go. Sheldon's into it too with the reins. Little Bartlett moving around the pack nicely. Goes for a short pass. Now it's Rioli's turn. Running to an open goal. And he's put it through for full points. Great play on the part of Kevin Bartlett.
Rioli, snap at goal. Through! An amazing goal from Rioli, his second.
Fitzpatrick quickly plays on over centre half forward. There's Bazasta, what a mark. He quickly plays on, and he goes for a hand pass to Hunter. It could be a goal coming up. Yes, it's a goal.
Half forward. Malin. Almost caught. Long shot at goal. Going through, yes it is. Bazasto in front. And marks. Oh, I thought he should have played that one. Ashman has a snapshot in the meantime, and he's put it through, so it doesn't matter. A long shot. Jess in the goal square. Has he marked? Bartlett snaps for goal in the meantime. It's a goal.
Pressure here. Ashman comes in, takes the ball away from him. A hand pass back to McClure. Another one over to Bazasto, and a goal for sure.
Carlton 2 goals in front.
It's a big chance that Carlton could win 2 on end now. Out it comes there, and the mark couldn't be taken by Dunn. Tapped on by McClure very smartly. Over to Mark Koo. There's the one that counts. And that's the goal. I would say that's the premiership for Carlton for 1982. Well, there we see the Carlton captain receiving the premiership